So meeting Kevin and Jane, here's the word that comes up for me when I think about them: love. Love. I actually retired from Franklin University in like June. So I was ready to, have a vacation, spend time with Karen, and then look for another job in training and development or coaching. My vision for Karen and I, our life, was to live downtown, to work downtown again, and to be able to walk to work. So I got offered a job that met that criteria, and it was like everything was coming true that I had dreamed about. It was like October 26th, I was diagnosed. I had accepted the job prior to that. And then I actually had to have a conversation with that company to decline that job because my full-time job got to be battling the C word. It's like I had to change my attitude right away about my full-time job gets to be working through this challenge.
The weekend before his first chemo, you saw his inspiration word on his shirt today. We decided to have a visiting weekend. And so on Saturday for a few hours and on Sunday for a few hours, we invited anybody who wanted to come over and see Trace. As soon as people started walking in the door, he started handing them name tags and asked them to put their word for the day on that name tag and then share a story about Tracy and how he impacted them. I would say we had, on Sunday, 120 people through here. 120 people in this little house sharing stories about Tracy. Who gets that? Nobody gets that.
We read the stories about people that had to travel back and forth to the James. And they could be 2 hours away, or they could be an hour and a half away. We are 20 minutes away from where I need to go, so we're blessed. But there are other people that have those challenges of traveling after chemo. And I'm originally from Chillicothe, so I'm putting myself, if I was in Chillicothe and I'd have to come up to do the chemo, and then we'd have to go home, and all of the things that go into that, the transportation, the lodging, the cost. And when we saw Hope Hollow and the practical application of what your funds can do for somebody that's going through cancer, that was the deal breaker. That was the deal breaker because it's applicable right away. It's not the theoretical research or any of those things. We wanted to support people right